Here we go.
Hello, hello, everyone. How are you? All right, here we go. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone had a terrific Tuesday. And I will let the room fill up. And of course, we have a lot to talk about. Look at the topic, the title. If you are familiar with this, type it in the comment section. All right. Jersey City said they are here. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get this party started. Familiar? Alley Cat said she's familiar. Okay. Anyone else who is familiar with this particular topic, please type it in the comments. James said that he is here. Yes. That is perfect, James. Okay. I'm going to let a few more people fill up the room. As you enter the room, please go ahead and hit that little thumb. That is the like button. All right. I'll go ahead and do roll call here momentarily.
TV.
All right, let's see. I got everything set up for you. Lisa said she's not familiar. Celia said that she heard. All right. Roll call time. Damon, how are you? Florida, of course. Thank you. All of you for coming. Connie, Alley Cat, Meow, Lisa, Celia, Laurie, James, Lisa. There's so many other people here. If you don't say hello or send an emoji, I can't see your name, unfortunately. James, the fishing kid, all of you who are here, if you're familiar with this subject matter, please go ahead and type it in the comment section. Let me know if you've heard of this. If you have, great. If not, I'm going to share it with you now. So we're here and it is time for class to start now. How you doing, DJ? You're fine, love. We're just getting started. I normally wait a few minutes to let people come in because I hate for people to miss some of the pertinent information. Joey, how are you? All right, look at this title. Now, all of us who are here, we already know the truth, folks. Come on. So we've already talked about the black puppets, the poverty pimps, the CBC, Congressional Black Caucus, NAACP, all of the black Democratic shills that they have in place to keep black people on the Democratic plantation. Yes, Alley Cat. Alley Cat said, you said Miss Jackson. Okay, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Yeah, from one of her big sons. Okay. Okay, Alley Cat, like that. Maga, if you're nasty. Okay. So anyway, we already know the truth, and I don't know why so many people are piling up on Janet Jackson. She didn't. Someone was asking her a question, and she was being truthful. And it's not like she started talking about the political arena. She did not. And of course, the Democrats, the liberals, are in attack mode. And so I'm going to share everything here with you. You tell me, this is my review, and you tell me what you think. So all she said was that she heard Kamala's not black. Well, newsflash, everyone who's here on this channel, we all know she's not black. Those are lies from the liberal media. We know that. So Fishing Kid said that Janet surprised me pleasantly. Yeah, she was just being honest. And then I'm going to show you, I don't know if you heard, she did that. And of course, all the pressure from these shields. Cat Mama, how are you? Yeah, she's sticking to it, and they're trying to make her bow down and apologize. And she's like, no, that's what I heard. And so she wouldn't apologize. So someone released a statement apologizing, appearing as if it was from her. I don't make this stuff up. Let me get into this. Wow. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. I'm going to share everything I'm telling you about. How you doing, Mo? Oh my God. First of all, let me let you see the article, and then we'll go from there. Right, Alley Cat? So I'm going to highlight it so you can see it. All right, I hope everyone is with me here. So again, it's not like she started talking about politics. She was being interviewed. They asked her a question. So, and this is from NBC News. And so she said, well, you know what they supposedly said. Jackson is quoted as saying during the interview, in her adopted hometown of London, she's not Black. She said, that's what I heard, that she's Indian. Okay, which we all know that's what she is. Harris's father is white. Jackson is quoted as saying, that's what I was told. I mean, I haven't watched the news in a few days, but come on, guys. Even for Janice to say, I haven't watched the news in a few days, this presidential campaign's been going on forever. So I think she added that as a caveat. I haven't watched the news in a few days. Come on now. She hasn't been living up under a rock, but I guess she said that to sort of soften the blow, but she just told the truth. And remember, in July, when President Donald Trump mentioned the statement, oh, I didn't know she turned Black. And so all of us, he said that at the National Association of Black Journalists, he said that. And then everyone was in an uproar. And those of us who were here on this channel, we were like, okay, what he said. How you doing, Isaiah? And so I wanted to share that with you. Now we're going to go on. I have a lot to share with you. And so tell me what you think about it. And you know, we've been saying all of these things that I'm going to share with you. We know the truth. Oh my God, those Democratic shills, they went after her with a vengeance. And let me go ahead and share this with you. So you know I'm not making this up. So they kept putting pressure on her, trying to make her apologize. And again, since she wouldn't, guess what happened? Boom. Everything I'm telling you, I'm going to pull up and share with you. All right. Where is it here? I guess I'll have to type it in again. I pulled it up and now it's gone. Okay. All right. I'm going to get it again for you here. Oh my goodness. I was like, here it is. Okay. I mean, so listen, everybody look at this. This is what I was telling you. How you doing, Lisa? Janet Jackson didn't authorize apology for comments about Kamala Harris race, reps say. So you guys see how dirty these people are. She wouldn't release an apology statement. So they had one released for her. She didn't do it. Her reps didn't do it. Tell me what you think about that in the comment section. A statement detailing Jackson's apology for remarks about the vice president's racial identity was unauthorized. Chicago Hood, how are you? Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Everyone who's here, hit that like button. So it says, after stirring controversy with her remarks about Vice President Kamala Harris, Janet Jackson is walking back an apology made on her behalf. She didn't make the apology. Someone released that. She didn't do it. Her reps didn't do it. You tell me in the comment section, who do you think released that statement? Jackson commented on the Democratic presidential nominee's biracial identity during an interview with The Guardian published Saturday. when asked about the prospect of the United States having its first Black female president. Jackson cast doubt on Harris's blackness. And again, we know the truth. How you doing, Cherie? How you doing? Fire, exactly. Send some fire emojis in the chat. I'm with you. Celia said, I heard the Shields are mad because they said they're not being paid all that shilling for nothing. Truth bomb, Celia. There you go. Yes, love to you as well, Chicago Hood. Thank you again. And so this is the type of thing that's going on, folks. And I wanted to share that with you, okay? And I can stop sharing. I'm done with that because these people they have no morals, no moral compass. They have no. Sister Blackfoot, how are you? These are some of the things that they're doing. And they're angry, Jay Lee, how are you? And saying that Janet Jackson is spreading misinformation. Jay Lee said, I heard it was released by an employee of hers and he got fired. Yeah, because how are you going to release something, obviously a Kamala supporter, how are you going to release a statement supposedly from your boss and they didn't tell you to release it? And so she's not walking it back. She's like, no. And that's why they're still so angry with her, because she won't apologize. So, no. Right? Celia gets it. He was a Kamala supporter. But how are you going to release a statement from Janet Jackson and you are an employee? That's crazy. And she never said she apologized. She never walked it back. That's why they're on her so hard. Right, Allie? Yes, Connie. She said what Trump said, what all of us in this chat had been saying. And we know it's one big fat lie. All right, I'm not done. Let me share. Here we go. Let me continue. I have a couple of more things to share with you here. Okay, let me share this with you. And I told you, and I shared Pink Book Lessons. I shared this this link down in the description box up under my video. Boy, I tell you, she has some good info. Check out Pink Book Lessons, folks. Let me let you listen to this. Now, you're gonna see some comedians in here that we've been talking about, like Ricky Smiley. Remember? He was like, I'm sick of black people always saying something. Basically, shut up and vote. So listen to this. And they're disparaging. Now we know Janet just lost her brother. Tito just passed away. R.I.P. So the Jackson family is still mourning. Honey, these black Democratic shields on these shows, they don't care. They were talking trash. We know Charlemagne the God in his morning show, and Ricky Smiley in his morning show. So let's listen to this.
By now, you heard about Janet Jackson, who was trending over the weekend after an interview was released. This South Asian woman right here, she was interviewing Janet Jackson and tried to gaslight Janet while also attempting to force an endorsement out of her for her cousin Kamala. This Indian woman sat in a Black American woman's face talking about the pretending chameleon Kamala Harris possibly being the first Black woman president. Janet responded by saying that she heard Kamala wasn't Black, and then a bunch of Black folks started attacking a Black American woman to protect this non-Black American Rachel Dolezal Jr. Of course, the Shields also came out. They had to run interference. DL was the first to crash out, but Charlemagne and Ricky Smiley also had to come out and set the record straight on their radio shows and put on the cape for their non-Black curry queen Kamala.
Pop icon Janet Jackson is retracting her controversial comments about VP Kamala Harris's race. Now, the singer allegedly released a statement through her manager recently acknowledging that she meant when claiming that the presidential nominee isn't Black, and shared her remorse about the remark.
Right out the gate, this report is not truthful, and these people are always the ones talking about misinformation and disinformation, but she started the story off with a lie. Janet Jackson is not retracting anything, and the bride is fully aware of that, although she's going to spend most of her time in this segment reporting this fake apology. See how they misinform Black people by the millions every morning and wonder why the old Black media can't be trusted.
The Celis Academy is an online accredited.
We've already talked about the black media and the shields. All of these people. No, trust no one. All right, here we go. Let me skip this.
After commenting that Janet Jackson's statements were based on disinformation, the attorney wrote, she deeply respects Vice President Kamala Harris and her accomplishments as a Black and Indian woman. Janet apologizes for any confusion caused and acknowledges the importance of accurate representation in public discourse. They added, we appreciate the opportunity to address this and will remain committed to promoting unity. Janet came under fire earlier this week, y'all, over incorrect remarks she made about Kamala Harris's heritage. During an interview of the Together Again song, she claimed that she heard the politician wasn't actually Black and that her father was a white man. Dude, the interviewer immediately corrected Jackson, informing her that Harris's father is actually of Jamaican descent.
Yes, her father was born in Jamaica, just like many people of different ethnicities, from African, Lebanese, Cubans, Europeans, and South Asians. All Jamaicans are not Black or descendants from Africa. Donald J. Harris is Irish and Indian, but they keep telling everybody he's Jamaican to confuse people and conjure up some Blackness without speaking on his ethnicity. They only bring up his nationality. Jamaica is a country, folks, not a race. At the end of the day, doesn't matter what they say, she's still not Black American. And this is what they're lying, telling millions of people on the radio. Again, these people cannot be trusted and they are dishonest.
Yep.
And just now, TMZ is reporting that Janet is not taking those comments back, and her brother Randy is the only one who can speak on her behalf.
Yep.
Oh,
wow.
Mm-hmm. But she's not taking the comments back?
She is not.
Now listen to this loser. Just listen to this. He's just totally bought and paid for. Listen to him.
Not taking those comments back, and her brother Randy is the only one who can speak on her behalf.
And whoever did the writing for this report, they did a horrible job. She started off leading the conversation with Janet taking back the comments without acknowledging that wasn't true, that the apology that she was reading wasn't true, it was fake. Then she's attempting to follow up with the truth, not only confusing the audience, but her co-workers as well. That fake apology did not come from Janet Jackson. It came from some non-Black so-called person of color, an Arab guy who's a Kamala Harris supporter. When Janet did not say any of this, nor did she authorize anyone to say it for her.
Nope.
They need to let Marlon speak, because he went out here singing all Michael Jackson songs in concert.
Ain't he?
I just text your phone.
I saw that.
Somebody said Joe owe him another whooping.
Why he doing that, y'all?
I don't know, Brady.
They
need to stop. They don't sound right.
And he's trying to move like him and everything.
Oh, Lord.
Let the nephew lead the song and you sing background. You can still be a Jackson, but you don't need to be leading the song, Marlon.
Marlon was always terrible. Now
you saying he's 70?
He's terrible. He's 70. They're in their 70s.
Man.
My God.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, we would. Yeah. I'm just gonna say it. If I was Janet,
right,
I would be on the campaign trail supporting Kamala Harris. If I was Janet, I ain't telling you who to vote for out there listening, but you know what I'm saying.
People need to read the room.
Somebody gave her the wrong information, I guess.
Even if she.
Now these people, Ricky Smiley, you hear what these people are saying. You see how they flipped everything, and now you hear what they're saying. They're telling all of their listeners. I mean, talk about dis and misinformation. Janet spoke the truth. They're the ones telling the lies. Oh my God!
Had that ain't like Special K just said. Read the room, man, or just don't say nothing, because. You know what I'm saying? Most of your fan base is supporting Harris.
Exactly. Did she not watch the news?
Yeah.
You guys, I hope you guys caught what he said. He said she needs to read the room, and most of her fan base is supporting Harris. How does he know who her fans are supporting? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I ain't never seen no Trump supporters show up at a Janet Jackson concert singing Control.
He said Janet Jackson should be stumping for Kamala on the campaign trail because most of her fans are Kamala supporters. How about she can choose to campaign for somebody or not?
Yep.
Sounds like she's trying to stay out of politics. She said it was going to be mayhem no matter who won. It's also very obvious that she didn't even want to talk about this, but it was that reporter who set her up, bombarding her with his nonsense.
Yep.
No, Ricky, Janet should mind her own Black American business and shouldn't be pressured to talk about topics that she's not interested in. She's an entertainer.
I think she hadn't watched the news lately or something.
Yeah.
Past few days, she hadn't watched the news. I don't know.
Yeah, and then we're going to have to get LaToya Jackson a hamburger.
You know what? We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note.
Yeah, so type in the comment section what you think about these shills. This is unbelievable. Woo!
So Ricky Smiley, he put on his comedian hat and tried to low-key roast the Jackson family. Never mind their brother Tito just died last week. Ricky is up here taking shots at Janet. He joked on Marlon Jackson and tried to throw shots at LaToya Jackson too at the end, all over this non-Black woman. Then Charlamagne over at the Breakfast Club, another platform with millions of Black listeners, gave Janet Jackson Donkey of the Day.
Personally, I think folks was being too hard on Janet Jackson. Okay, she was misinformed, correct her, and move on. It's easy to be misinformed and repeat something you heard in this era.
All right, here's another
loser.
All right, who is spewing these lies to his listeners every morning.
The folks every single day. Even the people like Janet Jackson. And you know who I really blame? I blame everyone who legitimizes foolishness. Like this is news, okay? All the papers, all the news networks, the MSNBCs, the Fox, CNN, all of y'all. When you sit around making things like this a point of debate, when you replay, Trump and others constantly repeating these lies, you amplify them, and the lie gets around the world 3 times, okay, while the truth is still putting on issues. They will have whole panel discussions about this nonsense. Is Kamala Harris Black? Dana Bash even asked Kamala what she thought of Trump's comments. All of that type of rhetoric legitimizes that lie because there has to be some sort of legitimacy to it if it's being posed as a question on cable news, right? Right? Wrong. And nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. The truth is Kamala Harris is both Black and Indian.
And that's a lie. Not only is she not Black American, but she's not Black at all. She's Indian and Irish.
Yeah.
But the lie, okay, she just turned Black, is way more entertaining. Now, this lie has spread so much that even the almighty Janet Jackson believes it. Even the way the media has written this headline about the Janet Jackson situation reinforces the false narrative that Kamala Harris isn't Black, because the headline in Rolling Stone is Janet Jackson questions whether Kamala Harris is Black. NBC News, Janet Jackson tells interviewer she heard Kamala Harris is not Black. All people see is Janet Jackson says Kamala Harris is not Black. If you already heard that, now you might believe it because even Janet Jackson said it. What I don't understand is why are we so quick to dunk on each other for just simply being wrong? Why is everybody so quick to slander Janet Jackson and insult Janet Jackson when we all have been victims of some form of misinformation on social media? When people say things like everyone knows Kamala.
So you see how they're smoothing it over. So they're still continuing to gaslight their listeners. And thank God I never listened to either of these low intelligence morning shows. Oh no, that's for people that have less than 2 brain cells. Oh no, thank you.
Harris' dad is Black. No, everyone clearly doesn't. And it is very arrogant to assume that folks have that piece of information handy. And I really wish we would stop attacking people for being misinformed, especially when they aren't trying to weaponize the misinformation. They just wrong.
And Charlamagne should be ashamed of himself up here lying for these people. It's one person who won't come out and straighten any of this out, and that's Kamala's so-called Black daddy that's not Black at all, that she never seen to talk about. The only person you hear about is her mom.
And that's what I said to you guys and ladies before. All of this, there's one person who can straighten this out. We have not heard from Donald Harris, right? He could come out, I'm Black or I'm not Black. We've heard nothing. But you hear all these other people saying he's Black. He hasn't said a word. course, I told you, if you've been here for a while, they're estranged. He knows she's full of shenanigans or something.
Just debunk the misinformation, show the person the facts, and then once you do that, move on. It's not that serious. There's no reason to be coming at the woman who made "What Have You Done For Me Lately" like this. So let's go to Breakfast Club Court. That's right, and get my music. Are people overreacting? Or should Janet Jackson get the biggest hee-haw? You heard the facts. I just laid them out for you.
All right.
I laid out what she said, laid out what happened, and let's go to the phones.
Okay, let's do that. 800-585-1051. We're in Breakfast Club Court. So the question is, Janet Jackson,
Yes.
she said that she didn't think that the president was black. She said she heard, I guess, sources she heard it from, and she was absolutely
I don't know.
positively wrong.
She ain't say she didn't think. She said she heard.
She heard. So the question
Vice
is,
President Kamala Harris wasn't black.
do you give Janet Jackson grace or no?
Should she get the biggest hee-haw?
All right, let's
Are
discuss.
people overreacting or should she get the biggest hee-haw?
Hello, who's this?
This is Delisa from Jersey City.
Hey, Delisa from
Delisa.
Jersey City. What's your thoughts?
Hi, I think that we need to leave Janet alone. At the end of the day, she's an entertainer. She's not a politician. She never swore on anybody's Bible to handle anything as far as politics. And the fact that we keep putting so much emphasis on the opinions of people who are literally just here to entertain the masses is crazy. It's politicians' fault at the end of the day for always going so hard to push for endorsements for people just so that you can get the votes of their fans. But at the end of the day, I'm not voting for anyone because Janet Jackson said so. Like, that's just not a thing.
Who could tell you to vote for somebody? Like, what person do you follow that if they said, "Hey, I'm supporting this person," you would do it too?
Nobody.
I like
My
that.
That's how
family.
it should be.
We have family discussions on how we all feel. I don't know these people in real life. I don't know
real.
what the
That's
daily is. I don't know who's paying you. I don't know how often you even watch the news. So no one's opinion in the entertainment business matters to me whatsoever. Me and my family get together, we watch the debates, we have the discussions, and we decide how we feel.
And I believe
This
most
why-
people feel like her.
James, and this is almost done, but James, yes, that's the issue. What we've been talking about. Notice no one is saying anything about policy. Nothing. It says vote for her because she's black, which she's not. Policy. Alley said Harris's father was a professor at Stanford. Google him. Right. He's not. No, he's not. Wow. All right, we're going to finish this up. We're almost done.
That's why a lot of people like celebrities stay out of politics though, because it's like when you don't know something, they drag you. When you try and support, they drag you.
Yep. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Nay.
Hey, Nate. Good
Hey,
morning.
Nay,
What's
Nay.
your thoughts?
Good morning, y'all. I love y'all, by the way. I listen every day.
Love
Thank you,
back.
Nate.
But I just think that it's crazy. Like, I hate this for Janet Jackson because, one, this is like public information, right? Like, you can literally go to a Wikipedia page, you can go to Google. So it's like for somebody who's on her platform to just be trying to tear down another woman, I just think it's crazy. And it's like, why? She's the only woman out here trying to make it.
She didn't tear her down. All she said was she heard that she wasn't black. So stop it.
It's like, we don't want Donald Trump. He's the worst candidate ever. And then it's like, we're just out here shaming her name and talking about her talking stuff about her for what? I just don't get it. I hate this for Janet Jackson. I honestly do.
So you think Janet should get the biggest hee-haw or what?
I think she deserves that the other day, Uncle Charlotte.
Damn.
Because it's like, why? You were tearing down another black woman, regardless if she was a black woman or not. We've been voting for white men forever. So why are you messing with this woman?
So you see, James, I hope that answers your question. So it's not about policies. It says, well, we've been voting for white men all these years. Now we're going to vote for a black woman who isn't black. So that's the mindset. Wow.
And see, this is exactly why her campaign is in trouble. Kamala is being treated like a Me Too victim instead of a presidential candidate. Up here talking about she's a woman. Why you're messing with her? No, she's a presidential candidate. And every candidate can be questioned. Every man was also questioned before. The men get more smoke than the women. Even Hillary Clinton answered questions, and she would show up to any platform, from Fox News to The Breakfast Club. Obama showed up everywhere. Both Hillary and Obama did debates, town halls, interviews on Fox, CNN, everywhere. They weren't scared like Kamala, who wouldn't even show up for a Fox News debate and only showed up to the second debate on ABC because her sorority sister gave her the questions ahead of time. Questioning Kamala, calling out her record and flip-flopping, it's not messing with her. She's trying to be president of the US.
That's right.
Well, this is what you call the interview process.
Hello, who's this?
Jay calling from Florence, South Carolina.
What's up, brother? You think Janet should get donkey today?
Of course not.
Why?
Why should she? I mean, like you said, it's misinformation. But
so the people calling into this show, and I'll stop it there. They're saying that for the ones who are up, there's some that are upset with her, and some are saying, well, it's just misinformation. No, it's not. And they're telling us that we need to do research. No, it's you that need to do the research. We have the truth. You don't. And so this is what I don't make this stuff up, people. This is the mindset. Randall Hurst, thank you for the super chat. And Randall said, please review Candace Owens' episode today. She did a deep dive on the Harris family. Okay, Randall, I'll try to work that into my schedule. Okay. And so James and some of you who were asking some questions, I hope you understand the mindset for a lot of the people who call into those propagandist shows. They're okay. Charlemagne the God, Ricky Smile, all these other people. Steve Harvey is saying, vote for this black woman. Stop questioning this black woman. Be nice to this black woman. Don't say anything bad about this black woman, or you're a race traitor. And that is the mindset. I hope that is clear for you, James. Right, Alley Cat, be good. I'm going to send you to the corner. And even, she stated Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama. I didn't vote for them, but guess what? Truth, they went out here and guess what? They did all the interviews. They weren't running and hiding. And God knows, I've been singing the song, and I ran. That's all she's been doing because she doesn't have policies. Giggles, Cammy has always had a string. Okay, DJ. And so how you doing, Tracy? And so I have one more item to share with you, and then I'll let you go. But this is all over TikTok. And I'm glad Janet Jackson didn't bow down. I'm glad Janet Jackson didn't, oh, I'm so sorry. No. The nerve. She wouldn't do it. So someone who worked for her did it under her name. And she came out and said, no, I didn't do that. And I'm glad she's standing up for herself. Now I need to share this with you. Now, this is on TikTok. Again, it's all over TikTok. If you have an account, you can check it out. I don't make this stuff up. All these people, listen to the things that people are saying about why we should not be saying anything bad about Kamala Harris. And again, totally misguided. No one's saying anything about policy. Racial idolatry, folks. Well, that's why we're in the trouble that we're in now. Stop voting for people looking at their skin color. The Democrats have that in their playbook. They got it down packed. They know. Stick someone over here that looks black, appears to be black, or is black. Boom. Get a vote. Stop it. All right, here we go. Listen to the reasons that people are giving. Now, again, if you hear someone say anything about policy, you let me know because I sure haven't. And I've listened to all of them. Listen to this.
Trying to destroy her legacy, Janet Jackson recently sparked some controversy by claiming that Harris is not black. She said that the Democratic 2024 presidential nominee has a white father. And when asked her thoughts about the United States potentially having its first female black president, she said, well, she's not black. her that she's Indian. When her brother passed away, he was a complete full-blown white lady. And we still loved and adored him. What does this have to do with anything? Why is it so hard to understand the facts that she is a biracial woman? First of all, her father was not white. He was a Black Jamaican economics professor, and her mother was of Indian descent. Janet should have sat this one out.
All right, let's talk about this Janet Jackson quote. Before I start, I said this when the nomination happened, that regardless if you're voting for Kamala or not, regardless if you like her or not, any of the racism that was going to be hurled her way over the next 3+ months, it was going to be thrown back at everyday Black people. As we have seen in the 2 months since that.
Okay, you heard what she said. Again, this racial idolatry, this identity politics. And I'll read this for you just in case you missed it. I'll say it again. She said that the hatred's going to be coming from Black people. In other words, Black people hate each other. Listen to this.
Nomination switch, it was a lot. So for Janet Jackson to tote the bizarre question of Kamala's Blackness that Trump was spewing right before the debate, it is disappointing. It also got people bringing up a whole bunch of stuff when it regards to her brother Randy and Joe Jackson, and if he actually liked Black people or didn't like Black people who were too Black. That's a whole nother video. The story has gotten so big that the white trades are now picking it up. Here is the full article from The Guardian. You can pause to read. Listen, Damina Joe, you're gonna have to come on here and make a video of you whispering an apology, because this is not good. This is not good. Regardless of how people feel about her, this is not good, especially since we just saw you at Essence Fest.
Let me tell you what $5 means to my campaign. $5 allows us to...
Janet Jackson. So Janet Jackson, in a new interview with The Guardian, claims that Kamala Harris is not Black. So for some reason, very much like when Barack Obama was running, they were trying to say that he wasn't an American citizen because he was born in Hawaii. They're trying to discredit Kamala Harris not being Black. So Janet Jackson, in a new interview with The Guardian, said this. Well, you know what they supposedly said? She's not Black. That's what I heard, that she's Indian, her father's white. That's what I was told. She then continues, she says, I haven't watched the news in a few days. I was told that they discovered her father was white. Kamala Harris's father is a Jamaican economist. He's a Stanford professor who split from Kamala's Indian mother when she was 5. Kamala said this in her book. She says, my mother understood very well that she was raising 2 Black daughters. She also went to a historically Black college. She's Black.
Now, Miss Jackson, I was getting ready to get real nasty on your ass, but instead I decided to delete and retract the tweet. Because you know what, I was coming from a place of anger, not understanding. Because I do understand that you just lost your brother and you're possibly still grieving. But I'm just let you know right now, you are too grown to be going off of what the internet or what you done heard. You need to start doing research. And for you not to understand or know who Vice President Kamala Harris is or not know anything about her background is very telling. You are about to be 60 years old, sis, and you're telling me you do not know who is running for the highest office in the land. But as far as Kamala Harris's Blackness go, I want you to look at your biracial children and you tell me if they're Black. Did you know that 2 things can exist at the same time? You can be Black and brown simultaneously. Now, everybody want to blame somebody else or blame you for living in a bubble, but baby, the only person I can blame is you. Again, you are too grown to not know this information. Please, Janet, no more running with rumors. Remember, you said you didn't like rumors either. Remember when they said you had a secret baby that you hid away from the world? Wasn't that hurtful?
All right. So again, you see what we're up against, right? They just, oh my God. I can't make this stuff up. They, oh my God, they lost their minds. And again, I have even more respect for Janet Jackson for not bowing down, because you know normally when someone's called out, oh my God, and the Democrats want them to bow down and apologize. I'm glad she didn't. Heck, I have more respect for her. Yes, Jay Lee. Exactly. And so we need more people to stop running from the alphabet mafia and stand up to these people. Okay. So hey, kudos to Janet Jackson. And you know, again, did you hear anyone type in the comment section? Did you hear anyone say anything about policy? So you see what we've been saying. It's all about shut up and vote. This is a Black woman. Don't say anything bad about her. Don't question her. Just shut up and vote. It doesn't matter that she doesn't have any policies. Liberals are telling Black people who's Black and who's not Black. Janet didn't ask to get involved in politics. They asked her the question, and she was just being honest. And again, I have a whole new respect for her now. Yes, Lisa, I'm glad she didn't bow down. I might go out and buy some more Janet music. How you doing, Ruby? Oh, Ruby just dropped a truth bomb. Okay, Ruby. A lot of people don't know that. Let me read that. Remember, it was Kamala that prosecuted Michael Jackson back in the day. She is not about to support this red dot Indian. I had to give you 3 bombs. Ruby, yes. Do you all remember that? What a mess that was. Yes, Madison, we do need more people like Miss Jackson. Janet, if you're nasty. James, do any of these people remember that MLK said something about not being judged by a person's skin color? James, they have sadly forgotten. They're not voting for policy. They're not looking at their economic situation. It's the liberals. Remember, the liberals tell Black Americans who's Black and who's not. This is Rachel Dolezal Jr. again. It's the same situation. She's a cosplaying Black woman. She's not Black. Allie's right. Janet has too much class to act ghetto, right? Beverly, that's a great idea, Roland. Bye, Janet. Yeah, I have all new respect for Janet Jackson. I do. Anyone who doesn't bow down to the Democratic machine, I love it. They have all these Black shills and puppets coming down on her. And she said, "No, how you doing, JD? Everyone who's here, please go ahead and hit that thumb. That is the like button." And I love it. Let's see, where are we here? Jeff, these are types Harriet Tubman would have blasted. Yes, she would have blasted them. Yes, you're absolutely right. James, I have a saying that I can't say here, but to sum it up, if you're an idiot, you're an idiot. Yes, James, it doesn't matter what color you are. You're absolutely right. Monique, what has Kamala done to warrant all these Black folks defending her? Monique, I'll tell you what she's done. She's locked up thousands of Black men to provide free slave labor for the prison industrial complex. She's done that. She locked up a lot of Black women too because of children. How you doing, Prosperity? So glad to have you here. Thousands of Black women. Remember, we talked about the fact that what was it, the truancy laws? And some of these situations were bad. And one lady in particular, her daughter had sickle cell anemia. She sent the police right to her house, had her thrown in jail. I just haven't had time. I need to do a video on that too. So that's who we're supposed to vote. Shut up and vote. No way. And I look at the economic situation, and my retirement accounts were better when Trump was in office. I paid fewer taxes when Trump was in office, but you're telling me shut up and vote for Democrats. I'm not going to do it. I'm not voting for a cosplaying Black American. Nikki P. Hindu Indian plus Brahmin Indian and Caucasian Irish equals Indian. Facts. But like I said, the white liberals, the Democrats say, look, tell Black people, okay, look, like this is what they tell their puppets. Okay, so this person's Black. So you take these, take this to your people, tell them this, and they just keep putting out this false information. Trump asked a very valid question because a lot of other people asking the same question. When did she become Black? Get out of here. That's nonsense. Florida, her daughter was absent from school because she has sickle cell. Yes, Florida, and I know I've taught students with sickle cell. They're sick a lot, but she wasn't hearing it. She just felt good throwing people in jail. But now you have fooled and hoodwinked a lot of Black Americans thinking, oh yeah, she's gonna do a so wonderful thing. She hasn't done anything for any Americans. Get out of here. Oh my God. DJ, what are you telling us to read, love? Prosperity, we need you back on the channel. That video is doing very well. I'm receiving nothing but excellent comments from people who are watching it. So I've had some subscribers tell me they wanted you to come back on. Jane's more important when she's going to the border. James, I don't hold your breath waiting for her to go to the border because you'll be gone. Bear of Light, how are you? Yes, Prosperity. I feel the same way you do, love. Ruby, I hope Download Hughley got a good payoff because he's going to need it. They are roasting his behind all over the internet. What did he do now, Ruby? What did he do now? That's okay, Prosperity. I thought you were angry with the what we were talking about so far as them trying to make Janet Jackson apologize. Yes, Prosperity. Yes. Oh my God. We love it. Definitely got to have you to come back. Ruby. Okay, I guess Ruby's telling me what's going on. Ruby, Prosperity. Prosperity. Woo! Oh my God. I love it. So that's basically what I wanted to share with you. And if you go on TikTok, hey, Chicago Hood, keep fighting. Exactly. Keep fighting. Fight, fight, fight. Chris May. Okay, I guess I missed his message. Okay. So anyway, folks, that's all I wanted to share. I wanted to review with you. Fridge Reaver, how are you? I wanted to review this with you and talk to you. Oh, Bad, how are you? Let me send you some heart emojis as well. Hit that like button, everyone who's coming in. We're pretty much done. But I just wanted to come on for a little while and talk to you. I wanted to come on tomorrow, but I'll be at school late tomorrow. So I probably won't be on again until Thursday or Friday, unless something major happens. But I just wanted to come on and talk to you about that. Good to see you as well. Take care, Madison. Thank you for dropping in, love. And so I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope, again, that you see everything that we talk about on here. As you can see, it's continuing. And as you can see, the Democrats are desperate and they still haven't learned their lesson. And thank God we found someone else who will stand up. DJ, no, I don't know what you're saying, love. Prosperity, smash those likes to make this video and others pop off. Yes, Prosperity. Thank you, love. I can't spread the news by myself. I need all of you. Share this on Truth Social. Share this on Facebook, Instagram, any forms of social media that you may have. All right. Good night, Lisa. Yeah, I'll be on in the next day or two, 2-3 days. I know not tomorrow. Like I said, we have to take some students somewhere. So, to a community college. So, Thursday or Friday, I'll be back on. That's right, old bag. Thank you so much. So you know how I do. I'll sing a little song for you and then I'll get out of here. Share it. Fridge Reaver, hi and bye. Oh, I'm glad you stopped in, Fridge. You're fine with me, love. DJ Basco said, I shared this to 3 of my patriotic groups. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate all of your sharing. We have got to get the word out. This election is coming very quickly. Thank you so much, Jay Lee. All of you who came in, Laurie, all of you. I appreciate all of your support. And just me coming and talking, conversing with you helps me to decompress and helps me to digest everything that's going on. Chubbs, be safe. Thank you, Chubbs. I'm going to send you some heart emojis for that. Thank you, old bag. You are too. And just remember, folks, don't give up. We're going to continue this fight. You too, love Fridge Reaver. Prosperity said, vote Trump and remove the fakes. Yeah, the deep fakes. Woo! James said, does anyone know a Janet song? Which one? Control. Now I'm all grown up. I know, Alley Cat. I know. Yeah. Deep Swamp. Yeah. James, I'll sing you a Janet Jackson song next time so I can remember which one I want to sing. Thank you so much, Connie. James, she has so many hits. Oh my God. We are a part of the Rhythm Nation. Yeah, I have a whole new respect for her now. I do. I can't think of any that, except for Control, that would she's taking control and not bowing down. So yes, Beverly, that's what people need to be singing to the Democrat. Thank Beverly. What have you done for me lately? Woo, 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 yeah. Yes, old bag. I have all new respect for her. That's what each and every American should be singing to the Democrats. What have you done for me lately? Woo, 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 yeah. Oh, Alley Cat talking about that whip appeal. Okay, babyface. All right. Oh boy. All right. Yes, DJ Basco. All right. I got to sing another one of my favorite songs. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be here better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Oh, bad. Yes, I love Bowie. I have one of his albums over there. Fame. Young American. I can sing it all. Ooh. Fa 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 fa. Fashion. I know all of Bowie and ground control to Major Tom. Don't get me started on Bowie. I cried when he died. Oh my God. Woo! That's the way love goes. Okay, Monique. Yeah, that's from the 90s. Yeah. All right. I'm going to let everyone go. We are the world. Yes, we are the children. Yes, Alley Cat. I told you. I go back. Tina, how are you? Tina, go back. I think you're just coming in, love. Hit that like button. Tina, go back and look at the videos I shared. Janet Jackson said what she said, would not apologize. One of her employees sent out an apology like it was from her. She came out and said, no, that wasn't me. And from my understanding, the employee was fired is what I was told. I don't know. Yes, it's always good to see all of you. All right, Tina, I'm glad. I think this is your first time here. Hit that like button. Yes, I'm going to send you some heart emojis, Tina. Go ahead, subscribe. Share this on your various forms of social media. Tina will be live again in the next day or two, and we'll be glad to have you back. Until next time. Yes, old bag. I love David Bowie. Almost as much as I love Mick Jagger. Start me up. Woo! James researched the relationship between the members of Fleetwood Mac. Oh, James, I know about all the seedy relationships that were going on in Fleetwood Mac. I've seen VH1 Behind the Music and other music documentaries. Oh my God, I still love Stevie Nicks. I love Fleetwood Mac. Oh, okay, Tina. Okay. Oh, hey, I'm gonna send you some more heart emojis, love. Thank you for being here, love. All right. Thank you, Alley Cat, for sharing. Until next time, like I said, look for me the next day or two. You know how I operate. I'm going straight to the comment section, okay? And so I'll talk to you as long as you're there in the comments, okay? So thank you again for spending your very valuable time at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Straight to the comment section. Here I go.